Hello everyone, this is Semester 12. Today we will be doing Chapter 4 of Firebird. Now if you haven't heard the other chapters, I suggest you do that now, because this is a book and I wouldn't want you to be lost. Now we are moving on to the 4th chapter in the series, The Mistreatment of Elemental Guardians. A few days ago someone saw Lysandra using her powers. Ever since then we have been on high alert, packing up our stuff and getting ready to leave town if things went sour. It had seemed that whoever it was coming after us knew about that, as well as our past as the world's elemental guardians, knowing that if something bad were to happen, we would guard the world. So instead of coming after us, they went after the town, setting all ablaze. I guess they knew of our fire powers as well. They watched and knew how we would react, that it would be quite differently from all the others who lived in the town, knowing we would react in the interest of saving human life. We were forced to split up around the town within the commotion, as we would attempt to use our powers to absorb and send the fire elsewhere, to places that weren't flammable. They were doing this to draw us out, to different parts of the town, and in all the commotion of people screaming, we lost track of each other. After we gathered back up in front of our house, Alex was already missing, and Lysandra now had the torch. The government agents told us they wouldn't let us all leave on it. They would let us all live in peace, respected as the town's saviors, treated as heroes, with all the benefits that may come to boot. If we just had to allow them to take the girl peacefully. I told them amazing how the ones with guns are telling us to be peaceful. And honestly, I was very much not at all okay with them taking my sister Alex to some far-off secure location to keep her prisoner and experiment on her. Something honestly just flared up inside me. I didn't know what it was at all. Thought it felt honestly very different and amazing, like that of some kind of power I had never known about. And my father seemed to notice what was going on. He moved in front to protect me as I changed. I seemed to at first gain an embers glow. And then I was completely consumed by fire, becoming it myself in fact. The agents saw it as a sign of aggression and opened fire, shooting my dad without warning. I tried to catch him, but it seemed that being fire left me with that of no physical form to speak of. He went right through my hands. I tried to pick up something to stop the bleeding, yet everything I touched seemed to catch fire and burn while I still passed through them, like as though I wasn't even really there at all. I was happy we had gotten the people out of town, or there would be much to worry about them seeing. Though the agents left with my sister as my dad had been shot, and I was starting to lose it. I wanted to escape from it all. I was like a wild, blazing inferno, and it seemed like my powers knew what I had wanted, as I started to float above it all, away from everything. It carried me out without even knowing how to control it, without even knowing I could do that, without even knowing how it had happened at all. That night, I cried myself to sleep, still floating in the fire form, while Wendell created a wall of fire to keep everyone from seeing what was happening, and keep them out of town. So I kept floating as I slept, until my fire powers ran out and I fell and hit the floor hard. That was the 4th chapter of Firebird. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like and subscribe. As I said in the first, I will be doing this every week, and I hope to keep that up. Please tell me what you thought.